What up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. It's not windy, finally. It's nice and just like, it's kind of gloomy, but there's no wind. It looks nice, the background. Yo, like, no cap, yesterday, right? I fell asleep here, like, for a minute. Like, it was probably like an hour 30. I came out of work, and it was super windy. I was trying to record a video for y'all, but it was just OD windy, and I was just not with it. Every time I try recording, you know when wind hits the shit and it makes it a loud ass noise that it just blows my shit. But I just ended up like meditating, and I just fell asleep here as well. I was just felt good as fuck, but I woke up, it was dark as hell outside. I was like, damn, what the fuck happened? But yeah, right. And also, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm hungry now. I'm on one of these houses that people be at, and they got like a nice patio and shit. And I would put a grill on there, just get like a fat ass steak and put it on there, and then just eat outside. Like, that's just so lit. But anyways, right, clicked on this video because you want to learn how to build self-discipline, right? So I put, straight off the bat, this isn't easy at all. Building self-discipline takes weeks, months, and even years to master. That's a fact, bro. Like, there's shit that, like, you know, I see like monks, very like, you know, the monks, you know, Chinese monks, Japanese monks, whatever. They're so disciplined to just meditating and just following strict stuff. Like, they don't be out here fucking, they don't waste their nut. Like, they hold their semen for such a long time and stuff like that, and they meditate for hours, and it's just like they have a way of life that's so totally different, but they're definitely at a higher state, bro, than the average person. So yeah, and that's all built off of discipline. Like, they meditate for hours. I can't imagine meditating for hours, bro. Like, I like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even 20 when it's good, when I feel really good out. But sometimes it's just, you know, 10 minutes for me is pretty good. So yeah. Practices of self-discipline will help take a weak-minded person and completely change their mind into a well-rounded person. That's a fact, bro. Like, we're honestly nothing without discipline. Without waking up every day, going to work, knowing you have to go to work. Honestly, it's discipline, but it's like that's something you kind of have to do, right? In order to live, survive. For some people, to make money, to feed kids, fucking pay the rent and everything like that. Yeah, you know you have to do it no matter what, which builds discipline, but you know you have to do it. But something like, you know, like the gym or training a sport or something, you know you can take off on that, and that's where discipline comes in, where you're focused and you're there like every single day and shit like that. So I'm gonna get into that, right? Being disciplined will change your viewpoints in life and completely change how you think. Discipline is everything when you have goals. With no discipline, you won't achieve your goals or even try to pursue them. That's a fact, bro. If you're not disciplined, say I want to be in the NBA and I'm not training damn near every day, at least an hour, 2 hours a day, something like as little as 2 hours a day, because, you know, there's people out there training fucking 4 or 5, you know, but you're not disciplined at all. You have to be focused on something and so like into it that you got to do it. You know, sometimes it'll feel like a hassle, especially, you know, when you really don't like doing it. Like, for some people it's the gym. You know, they're like, oh, I gotta go to the gym. Me personally, it was never like a problem. I don't know, I just guess that was my gift, where I love being healthy, doing the good shit for my body and stuff like that. So that, even as a youngin', I was doing at least 100 push-ups. I was doing 100 push-ups a day when I was younger, like, let's say like freshman year, 8th grade. So that's when I first started getting into this fitness. But I just thought, like, you know, I always had it in my mind that you have to, work for anything that you do. So that's all I ever knew. So it was like, you know, I want to get bigger. I want to stop being skinny and stuff. I'm still, like, you know, a little skinny. I'm cutting right now, but yeah, like, you have to work for it. You have to put in that work. So me thinking, doing 100, I used to think 100 push-ups was gonna get me humongous. Like, I don't know what was my mindset, but I was doing that every single day. I was committed, and it never stopped. I always kept. Then I started doing calisthenics, and then after calisthenics, I got straight into the gym and stuff like that. So being disciplined with your goals and everything, you have to stay focused and be consistent at it to get better and better. And quite honestly, a lot of us are very weak-minded and is not disciplined at all. A lot of people had things handed to them and have no clue about what working hard for it feels like. As a fact, I was never one of those people. I never had the chance to be spoon-fed for like a lot of stuff. But I basically know what hard work is. I know that from working at a young age. I know that from just everything. I just, like, my parents put that in my head that I have to work for when I'm younger if I'm not doing anything. You know, I was always playing sports, but I knew I had to work. We didn't have as much money as a lot of people in the neighborhood and stuff like that. So, and people I know from school, especially when I was younger. So I know I have to work no matter what. I didn't have it easy like a lot of my friends did that, you know, they have mom and dad to take care of them and easily pay for stuff. Like if we're going out, they'll give them like $50. Yo, what? $50 is crazy. Like, especially when you're young. I'm just like seeing that shit. I could hardly get a $5 for food. I'm just like, you know, I'm just like, damn, why it gotta be so hard? But you know, that's where I learned discipline. I know that I gotta do what I gotta do to succeed and get to a level that I mean, honestly, my saying as like my story, it's gonna be pretty tough. I'm gonna write my story in a book one day, and then that's how you guys get to know me as well. Maybe I'll make a video on that. But yeah, like, this shit wasn't easy, and I wasn't spoon-fed, but I see everybody easy style, getting money whenever, don't have to do as much priorities as I had to do as a youngin', so they can take their time easy, just live, I guess, like a kid that had shit, you know, or something like that. So okay, hold on. A lot of people had things handed. Okay. In life, you must be always remember stuff never comes easy and always must work hard. If you're youngin' and you're, let's say, below 18, you gotta work hard for shit. Even if you're spoon-fed, bro, just know that you gotta work hard no matter what to achieve stuff, bro. Like, a stuff like sports, bro, it's not shit. That's shit you can't sugarcoat. Like, you have to train for sports. You gotta be consistent. If you really want to be good at something, you gotta train. You gotta be consistent, and you'll get better and better. But even kids, I remember kids paying for trainers and shit, hella bread for trainers. Oh man, I trained myself and I got nice, bro. So that just shows that you could do whatever you put your mind to, bro, and you could do it yourself. Trust me. In certain situations, I always think that there's somebody out there, that had it harder than I did and is outworking me like 5 times. So there definitely is people out there that are just like, there's certain things that they devote their fucking life to that even if they weren't gifted with skills for that certain sport or aspect of life, they're working. They're doing it. They're not ducking. That's what they want to do for a living, and they're not sugarcoating. They ain't playing games. They in there every day training. So me thinking I want to outwork them, so I make it into a competition in my mind, and my mind says that no one will outwork me. That's a fact. Like, I don't, certain things like training and shit, like, I love working. Nobody would be in the gym more than me. There wouldn't be people working longer than me in the gym and shit like that. And just a lot of other things that if I make it into a competition, I won't lose. And I know I won't lose because my mindset's so strong that even if I do lose, I'm going to train and I'm going to get better in the dark. And then I'm going to ask you again, like, hey, whatever I lost in or that, yo, we got to run it back, bro. No cap. Like, I swear to God. And at that time, I won't lose. And if I do, I go train harder for a little while. Then I'll come back. You know, it's just never giving up on what you want to do and shit like that, bro. So that's why I really want to teach y'all, right? So you want to build self-discipline? Well, I'm here to help. So what is discipline, right? I'm going to put it strictly easy style. Discipline is simply the act of doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Shout out to Hamza. You taught me a lot about discipline, a lot about myself that I didn't know. So if you wanted to check him out, that's my boy. His name is Hamza. It's not my boy, but that's my guy because I fuck with him. on YouTube, and he's the one who, like, quite honestly, got me to start my self improvement journey and just strictly making videos for y'all like this, right? So shout out to bro. That's his catch. Like, that's what he says after every video. He says, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And then he would kiss the camera, but I ain't kissing shit, bro. I ain't with that. But also, doing the task that you might hate, but doing it like you love it. That would change your whole mind, bro. Like, you're doing shit that you hate, but then you're doing it like you love it. Like, you try to make it seem like, okay, it's better, it's getting better, and then overall it will get better once you keep showing up, doing this, that. You'll see results, and then you would love to keep going, bro. I swear. And it's starting to rain, but yo, I have to get this video up. Okay. Okay, doing the task that you might hate, but doing it like you love it. That is the definition of discipline. You will be having to sacrifice time and effort towards your practices. Whatever you're doing, you have to sacrifice toward time and everything. Those parties that that, okay, you might have to miss them. Certain events you might have to miss for your practice. That's just what it is, and I just never give a fuck anyways. If I had to miss anything. That's me. So if that's not you, try to really stay focused, bro. You got to stay focused. Okay, no skipping your practice for nothing and solely trying to progress in what you're doing, just like how I explained. And another thing, like I said before, this will not be easy. It won't. It really wouldn't. In which you might fail sometimes. That's true. You're gonna fail a lot. You fail a lot at a lot of things. As long as you keep going, pick your head up and keep going, that shows you what kind of character you are, no matter what, right? But progress is progress. So don't down yourself too much for it. As long as you keep your head up and keep going, no matter what it is, you could lose, whatever, this, that. As long as you keep going and doing what you have to do to get better, that just only builds your character and just, it makes you feel some type of way that you really do this. And other people will see, they'll be like, damn, he in that bitch every day, no ducking, none of that. He's doing this for, like, this is his life. He's doing this for a living, right? So don't down yourself too much for it. It will take a while, but your journey of self-sacrifice, it'll take a while, but on your journey of self-sacrifice, you'll be very proud of the person you're becoming. You'll be realizing that you're getting better and you're doing what you have to do, and you'll be way more proud, bro. Just you know what discipline is like. So when you face another hard task in life, you just go about it with your head high and your chest up, like, yeah, this is some bullshit, but we in that bitch. We doing this. Whatever you make a sacrifice to, and you make an agreement that you have to show up, like work and shit like that, ain't no ducking work. If you want to work, you got to work and make money. That's a fact. So I hate working, but I'm in that bitch with my coworkers, like, we lit, bro. No cap. I try to make the best of it, and that's what it is, bro. For me, training in the gym was a great self-discipline, right? I sacrificed so much time and energy towards the gym and building my body. And throughout the years, I had good and bad days. Days that I didn't want to go and days that I went anyways, right? So that's what it is. You do the hard work when you don't feel like it. There's days I get out of work and I'm like, damn, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It might be a tough one for the gym. But then edging towards the time, like say I get out of work at 4 or 5, I'm like, man, you don't got, other than this right now, me reading and everything on my self-improvement journey, I can get that done within 2 to 3 hours. So there's no excuses for me to miss the gym. So I'm like, man, you better get your ass up in there. So just like yesterday, I was thinking about ducking it because it was leg day and shit, but we can't duck it. So I ended up going. I actually had a crazy workout where I dead couldn't walk out that bitch. I was feeling crazy. So especially when you do the shit that you hate, and then after you do it, like say if you really don't like working out and you do it, you feel a sense of like yes, I accomplished it. Like I did it. Like even though it was some bullshit, I did it. You feel me? So it's like you feel better. Days that I didn't want to go and days I went anyways. That is true discipline. I committed myself to something and went and trained no matter how I felt. And I'm doing it till this day. That's a fact. I'm going every fucking... No, I don't go every day. I took off... I have 2 rest days now because I felt like I wasn't building as much muscle. And I need recovery because I go hard. So I limited my training and... to basically 5 days a week now. And yeah, and even though it's 5 days a week, I still want to go like at 6. So I have, like today was my rest day, so I had to chill. But I dead felt like going. It was chest day. Chest is fucking amazing, bro. Right? So that's all about discipline, right? So rule number 1, you have to, I'm gonna go over it again. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Keep it in your head, bro. Keep it in your head. Remember that you watched this video. If you watched this video and you heard me say that, remember when you really don't want to do some bullshit, just do it anyways. It'll build your character. It'll make you feel better. That's how I feel. When I watch Hamza's videos every fucking day. Whenever he drops, I'm watching it. Like, it's just something that helps me and I feel more productive. As long as I see him waking up in the morning and I see a video from him, it's like, all right, he on his shit. I need to be on my shit no matter what. And quite honestly, his YouTube videos are really just like inspiring for me, so it helps me. It's a benefit for me. It's not really a liability. I watch him while I cook. It's basically like hearing a ebook. I really suggest you guys watch him. It's like hearing a ebook. You don't have to watch him like physically. All he does is basically like right here. You can hear me. You could be cooking. I'll be cooking. I'll be whipping it up. I'm listening to my man's. Like he really spits facts too, right? So step 2, remember your goals and what you're doing. And why you are doing what you're doing. That's a fact. You have to remember what you're doing. So if it's something like, I don't know for you guys, but I know a lot of people really, it's like the gym. It's like, I keep bringing it up, but a lot of people have like problems with going to the gym and making them love it. So fuck just remembering why you're going to the gym. Remember why you're really going. Like, if you're 300 pounds, your goal was to get to 250. That is your goal. You must reach it until you're done. And if you want to duck after that, duck. But remember that it's only going to keep getting better, especially when you keep going. And like, just remember why you're going, bro. If you're 300 pounds and you want to cut to 220 or some shit and have a 6-pack or something, you have to sacrifice time and effort. You have to keep going no matter what. And it's the bigger result at the end, bro. At the end, honestly, I haven't reached my body that I wanted anyways. So I'm still, I find myself as little. So when I do reach that goal of like, I look in the mirror one day and I'm just like, damn, like, that's what I wanted. You feel me? So it's like, that's why I keep going. And it's also, I fell in love with this shit. Even the shit that you hate, you might end up falling in love with it because you're going every day. Like, that's your thing. You put it in your schedule like it's a fucking job, right? You might not make it feel like it, but it might feel like it after a while, but then after a while it might not. Like, if you're going to work every single day, right? Say like your schedule, right? This is my schedule, right? I wake up, whatever. I go to work. Then after work, it's like not even a second thought the gym is in there. Like, it's like, all right, we out to the gym right now. Then we gotta go do what we gotta do. Gotta go eat, cook, prepare my meals, and then make videos for you guys and shit like that. So it's like, that's my set schedule right now. Go to work, go to the gym, read, meditate, make videos, write down ideas, this shit like that. And I'm consistent on it. And I'll probably end up falling in love with sitting down for 2 hours and making work out of it. Sometimes I do feel lazy. But after this video, I'm going home and I'm setting a timer for 2 hours, putting my phone down, and I'm writing down work, bro. I'm writing down ideas. I need to do this. This is what I love to do. It's just the ideas aspect. Sometimes it's hard to deal with, but it is what it is. That's what come along with it. So, and I know that, so I'm gonna keep going no matter what, bro. No ducking. Y'all gonna see when I'm popping too. Watch. Whatever your goal is, maybe remember that. Whatever your goal is, remember that there will be greater benefits from it, and it will help build your character. No matter how hard it is, you keep going, your character will be built. You would just be you feel so accomplished. And when you really have a hard task, this is the benefit from it. You have a hard task that you really hate to do in the future. You walk up with your chest high, your head up, and you're like, fuck. And then you just do it. Like, whatever it is, bro. Sometimes you wouldn't even complain. You just know your mind is already like, okay, we're going to do this. And then you go do it. Like, that's what it is, bro. 3, remember the key to success is discipline. You have to stay consistent, and over time, the hard work and annoying stuff will become secondhand and won't be a hassle. Over time, you will love what you do. like I just explained, I didn't mean to explain that, but that was my third one. Fourth step, when doing this, do not complain. Try your best not to complain, right? This is really, when you're really on this discipline shit and doing stuff that you really don't like to do, you will complain. And this is something that I've stopped. I really try to stop. It's really hard. I used to complain like a little bitch all the time, bro. And I had people around me complaining, and it just sounds pussy. And when you complain a lot, it's a negative emotion. It'll bring your vibration down, right? So let me explain to you. Complaining is a negative emotion. It'll bring down your vibration. It will also lead you to being annoyed and lazy. When you complain about something, you'll have a second doubt in your head. It's like, ugh, gotta go to the gym. And then something in your mind will spark and be like, nah, bro, it's okay. You could chill. Nah, bro. It will make excuses like a little bitch, bro, when you complain. I'm telling you, when you keep complaining, like, I gotta go do this, it makes you not want to do it more. So when you hear yourself complaining, just be like, this is what I need. It's the exact opposite. Trick your mind and go do what you have to do. When you complain, it's just, when you keep complaining, it's just you're not gonna want to do what you want to do, what you have to do. And when you realize that you're complaining, just stay shut. Just be quiet and just realize this is what I need. Like, when I start complaining, sometimes I just shut my mouth and I'm just like, man, cut the bullshit, bro. Like, cut the bullshit for real. Instead, when you realize you're complaining, just shut up and do it. Realize you're out of your comfort zone and must stay out of your comfort zone to see progress, bro. That's well worded, bro. Like, I'm a fucking genius, bro. I'm gonna say it again. Realize you are out your comfort zone and must stay out of your fucking comfort zone to see progress. That's a fact, bro. Like, whatever you do, you don't like it, you realize you're out your comfort zone. You're in your comfort zone, you just all, you're well-rounded, you're just like a little bitch. Like, you're just doing what you want at all times. Sometimes it's not like that. You have to do what you don't want to do and do it great, bro. So I'm gonna say that one more time. Realize you are out of your comfort zone and must stay out of your comfort zone to see progress, bro. Like, I swear to God, I'm gonna write a book one day, bro, for real. And like, that's gonna be fire, bro, like, real talk. But anyways, guys, that's all I had for you guys. I kind of repeated a lot of the same stuff, but you must get the shit in your head that to really build and do what you have to do and do what you want, it all starts with discipline. I swear to God, being consistent, being disciplined to what you have to do will only take you to the next step, and you will keep going, bro. So I hope for the people who watch the whole video, if you really make it this at the end, bro, like, I love you, bro. To keep it real, because like, I don't even got much followers and shit. I mean, subscribers or viewers and anything. So I'm gonna look back at these videos when I get older, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Like, I don't know how I see myself when I get older. So yeah, I'm gonna give you watching these videos as well. So shout out to you, future Patrick, and just know that I'm proud of you, Patrick. And yeah, and I'm gonna be proud of you guys. Whatever you do in life and you have the doubters, just know that I'm there and I want to see you succeed. So keep going and stay yourself, stay 300, and fuck what anybody talking about. I'll see you guys.